We're still staying with the story from Edo State as we remind you that Governor Godwin Obaseki and his deputy Philip Shaibu are no longer members of the APC. They won the governorship election in 2016 on the platform of the party, but with recent event culminating in the disqualification of Mr. Obaseki from contesting in the APC primaries, it's obvious that the center can no longer hold. The deputy governor this evening supervised the removal of the APC flag from the government house in Benin. Mr. Shaibu had earlier handed in his resignation hours after the governor announced his resignation at the end of a visit to President Muhammadu Buhari's office in Abuja. Governor Obaseki spoke on the reported inconsistencies in his certificates, which led to his disqualification by the APC screening committee.
Someone who hasn't gone to school, who doesn't have certificates himself, will not even know and understand what inconsistencies in certificates are. So that's the starting point. What is the inconsistency? There is no inconsistency in my certificates. The issue was in 2016 when I contested for the gubernatorial elections. I could not find the originals of my certificates because I hadn't required them for more than 2 decades. So I deposed to an affidavit that I could not find the originals. Subsequently, I found all the original copies of all my certificates, and they are here with me. So I don't understand what is inconsistent about that. Maybe the inconsistency is in the youth corps certificate, where he said my surname was missing an I in the end. But if you look at that, it was like a cursive. It was written in a cursive manner. So if that's inconsistency for him, then it's really sad.
Now let's bring in the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, who joins us now on TVC News at 7. Events appear to be happening in quick succession in Edo State, from the rumored fightings between stakeholders to the disqualification of your boss at the APC screening. And now we have the latest news of your resignation from the party. Your boss, we saw in the last few days, met with some PDP governors. What is the next move for you and the governor?
Well, good evening. Just to correct an impression, I did not supervise the removal of flag in government house. I did supervise the removal of APC flag from my office. And well, as far as I'm concerned, I have resigned from All Progressive Congress, a party I helped to build. My next point of call is where the governor is going. And I am determined to follow the governor to wherever he's going. If he's going to a party that is in the moon, I'm ready to follow him. Because this democracy is all about the people. We came on a platform to rescue Edo State from godfatherism in 2007. And we put Comrade Adams Aliu Shomole in front to lead us in that struggle. We succeeded with him to get these guys out. Comrade cannot come back to Edo and change the names of those godfathers to now become Adams Aliu Shomole. The governor is doing well. The governor promised to take the developmental stride of Edo to the next level. That is doing. For us, it's all about a vision to emancipate our people from the hands of a few that have turned Edo to their private company.
I get that point, Honorable Shaibu. You mentioned that you would follow wherever the governor is going. Are you saying that? Do you know where the governor is going? Is PDP your destination? That's my question.
PDP, any other party, it is the direction the governor is going that I'm going. The governor comes today and say, Philip, we are going to PDP. 100%, I and my followers, we are following him. If the governor comes again and say, look, Philip, I don't think this is PDP, is Y party, I am going with him.
So, Honorable Shaibu, you were with the Edo State House of Assembly for 8 years under the platform of the APC. You also won election into the House of Representatives, I believe, before you became deputy governor. Wouldn't you agree that it is decisions like this that contribute to the conversation that we do not have party ideologies? I mean, how do you move from one party to another in just a few days, given the years you've spent in another party. We also understand your position while you were in the APC about the opposition party.
Yeah, interestingly, I started my political career in APP, who became AMPP. And I formed an organization called Grace Group that metamorphosed into ACD that became APC now, ACN, and became APC now. I've never moved from one political party to the other. And if there are some political party that I would not like to go. But the way we are in Edo State now, somebody have driven us to a level that we cannot tolerate, and we have to back. And in terms of ideology, why am I following the governor? Why I'm following the governor is that the governor have kept the vision that we believe in alive. The vision that was started by Comrade Adams Aliyu Somole. And what is that vision? The vision to develop our state. The vision to give the ordinary man the chance to become wherever he becomes. A vision where one man cannot dictate the destiny of anybody. A vision where the streets of Edo State are well-tarred, economic activity in the state is booming, industries are coming, unemployment is becoming history. That is the vision that we came in. And the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, is sustaining that vision. So why I said that wherever he goes, I go, is that I am going with him because he's keeping the flame of the vision alive.
It's pretty interesting how things have turned out, Honorable Shaibu, because I worked in Edo for a couple of years, and I know how you used to adorn the khaki style of Comrade Oshomole. It's interesting how things have really changed, but we have to leave it there now. Deputy Governor.
I did not adopt the khaki style of Comrade. I was president of NANS. I'm a comrade. I was...
but I was talking about the relationship between you and the chairman of the party, how rosy it was and how it has turned so.
Yeah, the same vision, the same strength, the same energy we used to support him to sustain the vision of no to Godfatherism is the same vision and the strength I'm using to support Godwin Obaseki for sustaining it.
Let's leave it there for now. Be sure that we're back to you. We wish you all the best. Deputy Governor there talking to us about development in Edo State.